Hello guys. Today we will talk about the good writing essay. Me, Jamikon Thanong. You can call me I.
And me, Vashariya Chavi, you can call me Yim.
Okay, this is the first time for making video is a podcast. Okay, when we have meeting, I'm so sorry too. Okay, in this today we will talk about the essay. What do you think about essay?
I think this is difficult, but this is important for students.
I think too, and same with you. I think it's difficult for beginner level and middle. I think in intermediate level is middle and quite of writing essay, and I think is professional. That's easy too. What's the next topic? Essay. The meaning is article or passage to guide reader to understand what you are writing about. You can share about experience when you writing essay in this university.
Before I learn essay, I think this is so difficult. Writing an essay is really difficult for me, but I try to learn it, focusing on writing correct grammar.
And me, I think it's difficult to in the first time for a writing class. I think it's difficult, and because I have unknown, I think I have list a little for vocabulary, and I think I'm not sure in a grammar too. Okay, in come to the topic. The main topic is structure. I think instruction have three structure. Can you give for audience three structure? Then I think is one is introduce. Two is main idea or story, and three is conclusion. Yes, conclusion. In next, the begin of introduce. Introduce is to guide learner for understand. Or can you give me a compound sentence? One compound sentence. I think is
Compound is fanboy, right?
oh yes, it have five more. Can I can give you one sentence is he studied in STBD and
He studied again.
he studied in STBD and she studied
And she's studying in
oh okay yes.
not correct.
And that's it. Incorrect is one sentence is he studied STBD and she going to restaurant. Okay, that is one sentence. One sentence is two independent, and one fanboy. Okay, can you give about to check about essay? Can you give me about check is correct or incorrect? What do you mean in the verb? Can you give me to audience is check about essay? Yeah.
I think first I will check grammar and next I will check and next I will check three sections in Excel.
Okay, and me, I will check about grammar, about tense, and is about sentence. In this topic, have three sentences. Is compound, have independent, two independent, and one fanboy. And complex sentence is one independent and one dependent, and some coordinate. Okay. In complex compound is two independent and one dependent, and one fanboy and sub coordinate. Okay. I think you excited for too exciting in this interview.
I think I never do podcast before.
Okay, I think so. And the next topic, you can give me about the next topic.
Next. Okay, the next topic I will talk about when we talk about writing and essays. Many people think it's difficult, but in fact, if we know the right instructions, writing and essays is like building blocks. Simplify arranging them in the right order will make everything clear and flow smoothly. A good essay structure typically consists of three main parts: introductions, body, and conclusion. Let's start with the introductions. The introductions is like the door to a house. If the door looks interesting, people will want to look inside. A good introduction should have three components and hold all and attentions. Grab sentence. This could be a question, a short story, or a statistic that makes people want to read more. A background or context provides basic information about the topic we are going to discuss, and a thesis statement, a sentence that clearly states what we are going to talk about in the essay. Once we have down the reader in the sequence pass is the body paragraph, which is the here from the axis. This section should be divided into 2 to 3 paragraphs. Each paragraph has its own main point and begin with a topic sentence to explain what we are talking about. Then we explain why, elaborate and provide examples for evidence to support our argument. For example, if we are writing about the impact of social media, the first paragraph might discuss its positive effects. Beginner with the sentence, one of the advantages of social media is connecting people around the world. Then we explain how we can connect with friends, learn about new culture and end the paragraph with real word complete to have visualize the situation. The next paragraph might then address the negative effects. Beginner use, however, social media has negative effects that shouldn't be overlooked, such as wasting our time or making us feel like we are comparing ourselves to others too much. Then elaborate. Perhaps creating statistics or research to add weight to the content and key to the body sections into makes each paragraph flow smoothly, just like utilizing word like in additions or on the other hand to make the reader feel like you are leading them through the story rather than jumping around. Once you have covered all your points, and final section is the conclusions. The conclusions serve as a beautiful closing, reinforcing and main points you have early made without repeating them word for word. Simplify, summarize and main points so this listener can remember the main points and conclude with a provoking sentence. For example, when discussing the impact of social media, you might conclude by saying, overall social media has both positive and negative aspects. Using media wisely is an important skill everyone should practice. When we started the approach, all aspects will be clear, ending, keeping reader ending throughout. A good essay is not just about writing a complex sentence, it's about communicating your ideas sincerely and making it easy for reader to understand what you are trying to say.
That's a lot of story too. Okay. Is three carefully to writing One, introduction. Introduction. When you write, you can write about more things to guide reader to understand about this story and this essay. And two is structure. Structure you can check about grammar, vocabulary, and about tense too. And the second is clear sentences to reader read, understand. And the third is conclude. This conclude have overall about this story, and you can summarize this story in this section. Okay. In this is the all story about sentences. You can listen this to practice and improve yourself about essay. Fighting keep going to success.
You can do it if you try to learn.
Bye bye.
เดี๋ยวเราทำมาเนี่ย
16